post full moon eclipse energy. Yo, it is literally, it's a transformative time, specifically because we're aligning with our emotions and our deep issues and figuring out what it is that's slowing us down. Why is it that we're slowing down? What is it that we need to be doing in reality to allow us to tap into ourselves and tap into our own personal power? So once we're tapping into our own personal power, this is what makes us learn. This is what helps us grow. It helps us align with our actual purpose, our sense of purpose that we're looking to create. And once we create this energy within ourselves, that's the difference. I'm trying to figure out this other camera right now. I'm about to go through all of the signs in a second. So if you have friends or family members that you want to share this video with, go ahead and do that. I'm going to go through, I'm going to start with Pisces and go through all the way to Aquarius. If you have any astrology questions, you can just drop them in the comments. Alright. I'm just trying to fix this little thing right now so I can record myself. Alright. Cool. So, specifically, when I go through and look at all the signs for the rest of the year, we're going to just look at everything that is important to each of the signs. We're going to start with Pisces because it's the last sign in the zodiac. This also applies if Pisces is in your chart. Anything that I ever say, just if it lands in a planet, lands in a house in that chart, just align it with that thing, because that's what the energy is. So this full moon eclipse really has, and if you'd like to ask a personal question, go ahead. I just updated my website. I can show it to you actually since we're here. Happy Tuesday. Hope everything is well with all of you as well. So this is the new site. The readings here are, I'm just quickly going to show you the different readings, just a whole bunch of words, whatever. Complete teaching is right there. Natal charts right there. Progress chart. Progress chart has to do with current energy that you have available to you so you can learn about yourself in the now, which is great. Also, I do compatibilities now. So if you want to check your compatibility with someone directly, two people at the same time. And then if you want to check who you're compatible with, as well as tarot card readings, which are less time, but also give really insightful things. Appreciate that. 20-second. All right, let's tap in. So, we're recording here. All right. Bet. Look up here, baby girl. All right. So, for the energy, Scorpio full moon lunar eclipse talks about releasing. A lot of it has to do with releasing. When it's in the sign of Gemini, is what I meant to say. When it's in the sign of Gemini, it has to do with information, cleansing information. So for example, If you've been wanting to start a business, start a YouTube channel, but you're not actively promoting your services, your products, you are really going to feel this information because you're going to see other people promoting. You're going to see other people expressing their business, their things. So now it's about taking the information. Gemini is very intuitive around information. So when you're focused on the information aspect, this is what's going to allow you to really tap into collecting the information that aligns with you, aligns with your dreams, aligns with your purpose, your goals, the things that are important to you systematically, spiritually, ethically, as a human. Just everything that embodies you. You're going to be getting dreams, downloads. You're going to be getting people coming into your life, people leaving your life suddenly. And be okay with these changes, because these shifts allow you to fall into what it is that's important to you. So making sure that you're aligning yourself with all of these different aspects of you. That's what the whole energy of the moon talks about, is your internal self. The moon is the closest planet to us outside of, it's just the closest planet to us. And this is what brings us into this fun, I think it's fun, understanding of why do we feel the way we feel. Because a lot of people don't take the time to communicate or figure out why they feel. I may not always say what I'm feeling, but I will definitely explore what that looks like. And I'm inviting you to do that with me on this personal journey that I'm taking. So I'm grateful for all of you who are here with me. We're going to go through the signs now. So if you're a Pisces, what this energy for the rest of the year looks like with this post-moon energy. And if you want to share this to your friends who are into astrology, go ahead. That'd be a vibe. We'll probably be here for just around 10 minutes or more. I don't know. We'll see. Pisces, what you want to be doing right now is figuring out what your magic looks like. Your magic is so critical. The biggest thing is, if you have Pisces or Pisces placements, you have to take the time to understand that you are magic. You do magic. Everyone who's in this room is capable of magic. Otherwise, you wouldn't know me. I wouldn't know you. That's just how this works. So how do you want to tap into your own personal magic? Everyone has different magic. Some people, especially, for example, if you're a songwriter, the reason why you're a songwriter is because you cast spells. I like casting spells verbally because I like using my voice. Some people use their hands. Some people use their feet. Some people cook food. Some people help people over the phone. How you choose to use your magic is completely up to you. It's almost always aligned with the work that you do, but now when you add your intuition, Pisces, and Pisces placements, this is how you start to tap into the information of the downloads that you receive, trusting your inner voice. It's something that I've struggled with for so long, but I know it's so critical. I know it's so important because it allows me to communicate with myself. So if you're Pisces, or if you have a Pisces around you, this is the energy. This is that. It's listening to your inner voice and letting you remove yourself from your own way. If you're an Aries, let's go to Aries now. So Aries people, what this eclipse energy brought to you is taking action. Now there's so many planets that have freed up Aries people. All of those tasks that you wanted to do over the summer, you had to chill. You had to connect with your family. You had to connect with yourself. You had to slow down. This world that is being created now is a world that's going to be lived online. We're going into the age of Aquarius on the 15th. The 14th and the 15th are fundamental days for this change, this upcoming change that's happening in the global consciousness. Corona is just one aspect. I don't know if anyone knows this, but Corona rising, if you go and Google it, Corona rising, that's what's happening on the sun. I don't know if you can see this tattoo. I got this tattoo like 3 years ago. Anytime you get a planet on your body, you have to learn that planet. It's a trap. People who have planetary tattoos I'm going off another tangent. Anyways, this world is changing. The age of Aquarius is starting. Aries has to be ready for it because now you have to take everything that you do and add technology. If you're doing anything, the reason why things are difficult for you is because you haven't accepted technology into your life in a way that's going to allow you to disconnect from it, but also use it and not have it use you. I had this issue for years where I would scroll and swipe, and I still manage that behavior in several different ways, but that's how we are going to be making our money. And that's the biggest thing for Aries and Pisces too, even Taurus actually. Money is going to be a huge aspect in this eclipse. How are you going to get more funds from technology? A lot of us just pay our bills and pay through the phone, but how can you make money off of your phone? How can you get paid for using your phone? That's the trick that you want to really focus on right now. And that's for all the signs. Whether it's crypto, whether it's, just promoting your services, talking about what it is that you do, talking about your passion project is, blogging, just expressing yourself online. With COVID, we've all been forced to separate physically in the meantime. And this is to learn self-love, self-promotion, self-gratitude, to fall in love with your skin again and really learn how to have a routine with yourself. And as an Aries, this is very important because if you don't do routines, if you have Aries or Aries in your chart and you don't have routines, you need to have rituals. Rituals is the next best thing. Make everything a ritual. What is a ritual? At its core, it's you doing something with an intention. So someone who drinks water intentionally, they'll speak to their water. And I like to do this once a day, a couple times a day. Heal me. I'll talk into the cup of water and say, heal me. Help my heart heal. Then I'll instantly see I'll go from a low vibration or a medium vibration, whatever I'm feeling that's not healed, I will start posting more inspirational things or more encouraging things. A lot of you who watch my stories, I fluctuate sometimes between wanting love, not wanting love, wanting all kinds of things. And this is the Aries in me. This is the impulse. So Aries, managing your impulses, that's one of the lessons that comes in with this eclipse. How can you do that for yourself? Through information. Anytime that you see anyone or know anyone that's doing what you want to do, that's who you want to stick by, Aries. That's who you want to communicate with, Aries. And this is Aries placements too. Next is Taurus. Taurus, for you just need to communicate your feelings better. That's really what's happening. Tauruses who communicate their feelings are the most beautiful Tauruses, without a doubt. Most Tauruses don't get to this part. They don't get to the part where they express their emotions. They don't get to the part where they talk about the sorrow and the grief that they've experienced, because they don't want people to think that they're emotionally unstable. When everyone's unstable, we're all just figuring out how to create stability within our own emotions rather than externally. It's an internal function that we need to be looking at. So if you have Taurus or Taurus placements, the key here for you is talking about why you feel the way you feel. Why do you want that thing? And the more you can break that down into really simple, small, tangible steps for yourself, Taurus and Taurus placements, that's going to be the key difference. Don't forget, if you're interested in, what is it called? If you're interested in supporting my work, you dig? You can Cash at me or Venmo me. I'm typing it in real quick. Cool. So if you're a Taurus breaking down the smaller, tiny, micro pieces. So for like Taurus placements, one of the things I noticed, they love luxury, they love beauty, they love things that are just fantastic. Also, those are right there if you want to donate. Venmo, Cash App, PayPal. Tauruses love taking the time to be beautiful, feel beautiful, look beautiful. Now, why is it? So like, for example, I'm wearing this ring. What is the function of this ring to me? It's a reminder for me to pray. It's a reminder for me to meditate, to do yoga. It's a reminder to accept people where they are rather than where I think they can go. But that's the difference. So when I buy jewelry, even, I'm very intentional. Even if it's like, sometimes it's very fucking, I buy expensive shit sometimes, but it always has more than just a function. Or these are like, I break it down. Taurus, this is what you should do. Break it down by functionality, beauty, and what's the spiritual meaning? What's the emotional meaning? That's going to make things make sense. The more you can break it down for yourself, the more you can communicate to other people. This is something that I'm doing and I want to tell you. Don't explain yourself to anyone. I'm not asking or implying that. But be able to communicate to yourself why it is that you're doing the things that you're doing, so you can break some of your habits that don't make sense. So you can break some of the relationships off that don't actually fuel you. Tauruses give so much. All of the fixed signs, let me correct myself. Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio, super giving. Once they've decided they like you, love you, that is forever. Even if they don't like you or love you anymore, they still do. So Taurus, breaking this down for yourself is going to be great. That's what this energy is about, is communicating what you want, why you want it. Next is Gemini. Gemini is, so every Gemini that I am aware of has gotten severely more spiritual in the last year. They've been more in touch with their creativity, expressing themselves, and this is just a trend for Gemini. I've seen a lot of Geminis really steer towards more committed, like more commitments, but more committing inside of not only their work, but also inside of their relationships. So that's what this whole Gemini eclipse has to do with you, is you actually owning your emotions, because Geminis are extremely emotional, but people don't technically regard them as emotional. Any fixed sign, or let me correct myself, mutable sign, so Pisces, Sagittarius, Virgo, Gemini, all of the mutable signs are extremely emotional. They just don't talk about it, or do talk about it in a very unique way. So Gemini, the way they communicate is they want you to listen. When a Gemini has something to say, what I've learned personally is just listen to what they have to say, because they want to have a conversation, but they mostly want to share things with you. Their best gifts, if you have Gemini in your chart, anywhere, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, Jupiter, your role and responsibility is to communicate, to talk, to share information, and receive information. So when you have this energy now for this new moon, or lunar eclipse, now what you're doing is you're preparing yourself to receive information that allows you to get in touch with you, your real version of you. Not the version that you know everyone loves, not the version that you can make into this, super charismatic, fun person. And then when you get resentful, or when you feel like you're giving too much of your energy, then you start acting a fucking fool and start doing weird shit. So now this is the time for you to communicate what it is that you actually want, what it is that you actually need. If this is making sense, go ahead and donate to Venmo, Cash App, PayPal. Next is, after we do, so Cancer. For you, whenever Gemini energy affects you, Cancer, now you have to take time to break down, and this is for Cancer placements too, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Midhaven. It's important that you allow yourself to tap into your responsibilities in your head. A lot of times you're so focused on your house, on your pets, on your plants, on your mom, your grandma, your siblings, your kids. Cancer placements, literally, you have to take a step back and you have to look at, why are you thinking those thoughts? Why do you feel like you need to take care of every single person? How is that actually benefiting you? Of course, it makes you feel like you're doing something, but if you aren't actively taking care of yourself, you're allowing yourself to not actually take care of the people that are important to you. That's the message. If you are a Leo, anyone who's a Leo, this is really good for you because you've already been expressing. A lot of Leos have had Leo energy this whole year has been really great. I have a Leo Chiron in the 5th house. I've gotten a lot more expressive about what it is that I care about, what's hurt me, what I need to be doing, how I need to be doing it, how I need to be blah, blah, blah. So Leo, this is really perfect because now it's asking you, this full moon, new moon, this eclipse is asking you to talk. Gemini placements want you to talk and express yourself more. So if you've been doing it, go further. Go further about talking about what you want to see, what you want different in the world, what you want to be in the world, and then move into that energy. Shift into that life. Allow your dreams to consume you. There was a point in time where I wanted to get paid for doing readings, doing astrology. I had to let it crush me. I had to let it happen. There's moments in time where things will be uncomfortable, but the moment you pick your dream and allow it to consume you, that's when things work. Last year, I told myself I wanted to include music. Boom. Now I'm doing music about the thing that I love and the things that I care about. Allow yourself to consume yourself, Leo, fully, vocally. Sun, moon, rising, Venus. Allow yourself to consume yourself through communicating. Next is Virgo. This actually really affects you because Virgos have been having a very interesting year. I would say Mercury has gone through a lot of changes. There's been a lot of aspects that have been really playing a part on your planet. So if you have Virgo in your chart, Sun, Moon, Rising Venus, North Node, Midhaven, anywhere like that, for you, what you're going to be seeing is a lot of changes in your communication and shifts in what it is that stability looks like for you. Virgos are some of the most romantic beings in the world. At the same time, they need family. They want that grounded, really strong sense of family. So how are you going to communicate that and allow people to do that with you in a way that isn't too constraining, but also allows freedom? Cool. Next is, after Virgo, Libra. If you are a Libra, have Libra in your chart. Libra is very important to right now. It's the same with all the signs in terms of communication, but Libra also is going through this really romantic time period where they want connection, they want depth, they just want love. And when you have Libra in your chart, you naturally exude love. You naturally exude this energy of wanting to give and receive, but receiving in a intellectual way or in a mentally stimulating way. So tapping into what that energy looks like for yourself is allowing yourself to communicate and help people without needing an obligation. A lot of Libras try to seek balance, or they do things for validation. That's the issue. The more things you do for validation, the more things you do in hopes of getting a response. I mean, of course, you should kind of expect something, but at the same time, don't expect anything. Will put you in a better position emotionally, because now there's ground zero is also the best position. Anything above zero is perfect, and then you can see things as more enlightening or as more beneficial to your ego. Because when you want and you expect, and when you deserve, then you start seeking validation. Then you start seeking things like likes. Then you start seeking things like comments or just people's approval. You just want people to acknowledge you. The whole point is for you to express and communicate the beauty that you see in the world. That's your responsibility. And to be aggressive. A lot of people say Libras shouldn't be they don't like make decisions. They don't want to do this and that. That's the issue. So if you start being more decisive, if you start picking who you want in your life and saying, oh, I want you in my life for this reason, there's nothing wrong with having people in your life for a certain reason. I'm pretty sure everyone at some point has seen a doctor, and they had this doctor in their life for a period of time. And that doctor came in to do this one or few things, and then that's how it works. So making sure that you're picking people in your life, Libra, with this Gemini energy, is you being more discerning and allowing people to align with you better. So if you're asking for something, make sure you're getting it back. Scorpio, this is huge for you. If you're Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, it's about going inwards and allowing yourself to remove the darkness. The darkness, especially these last two moon events that we had, with the beginning of the month and end of the month, full moon, Taurus, full moon, going back further, Scorpio, it's been a whole bunch of fucking cleansing for you, which is irritating, but it better gets done now, because now you can talk about it. Now you can express about it and do something with that. A lot of the music that I've been making, I've been noticing, because I have Scorpio placements, I talk about the shit that hurts in my music because I get to acknowledge it. Of course, I journaled it a long time ago, but letting it outside of my body, that's the piece where now I'm capitalizing on the energy. That Scorpio energy is transforming. When you truly have forgiven, now you use that story to help people. A lot of my music is to help me. It's to help other people. I don't do this shit to make money. I do this shit because I like it. So how do you find something that you like so you can talk about your pain? So you can talk about your sorrow, your grief, your love, your desire, your passions. All of this needs to come out. And if you don't have a creative way to do that, make one. Make one, because it will make you feel better. Don't try to go to something else. It's already internal. Everything that you need is inside of you, and even your own personal healing. So how do you communicate that to yourself? By talking about it. Yeah, it sucks. Yeah, it doesn't feel good, but it's what heals you. Look at Drake. Drake is a Scorpio with a Cancer moon. Literally talks about all of his heartbreak and talks about people who don't believe in him and all this stuff. And we think he's so confident. No, he just talks about his shit. That's what makes him confident. Talking about what is yours, your memories, your feelings, your thoughts, that's what makes you confident. Nothing else. Confidence is really an idea. So, Sagittarius, happy birthday season. Sagittarius placements, pop the fuck off. It's important for you to literally let people go. That's what Sag right now, the eclipse is pulling people into and out of your life very quickly, and you almost don't even need to do anything. Family members, friends, people that you've been romantically involved with, people are coming in and out. They've been coming in and out all year for you, for the most part, ever since Mars was in Sagittarius last year, December. But this is like really speeding up the process now. Now it's about who actually fits into your core beliefs and your desires, your core group of people that you want to see working with you, working towards the same goals. Sagittarius placements need this energy because it allows you to tap into your enterprising abilities. Sagittarius is a very good business person. If you have Sag placements anywhere in your chart, it means you're a good business person. Why? Because you're friendly. You're great. I have a Sag moon, so emotionally, people receive me instantly. Almost always. If they don't, That's fine. It's rare, but it happens. I don't mind. Eventually, I have to deal with that myself because I understand too. Being friendly all the time isn't always it. So, Sagittarius, how can you cut people in and cut people out of your life in a friendly way and also maintain your seriousness? Because a lot of Sag placements, they're so philosophical that they have to joke around because they don't know how to be so serious. They don't want to bring that weight to you because they don't think you can handle it. So they joke. They say things in jokes, but every good joke needs truth. Every single good joke has truth in it. That's what makes it funny. So that's you, Sag. Capricorn, you need to rest. Capricorn placements need to rest. Capricorn placements need to chill. They need to relax. If this is resonating with you, by the way, Venmo, Cash App, appreciate all of the support that you have all been giving me lately, 100%. Capricorn, I have Capricorn placement, so I'm really talking to myself on this one. Capricorn, this Gemini moon is teaching you how to be adaptable in your commitments, how to be adaptable within your own structures that you created. So this is business, family, relationships, every single aspect. How can you bring more value with less effort, but with more communication? How can you be more effective in your love language, which is providing structure for people? So if you have Capricorn placements, typically people come to you they want your authority, they want your structure, they like you because they know you're going to get the job done, they know you're going to do what it is. So when you have this placement, it's about taking inventory and stock as to how are you doing this for yourself internally, taking care of your bones, your body, your knees. Capricorn rules the knees, the bones, all of these things. There's medical astrology that people, once you know your chart, you know yourself. That's kind of how I feel right now. Once you have studied your own personal chart, you understand your energy. Once you understand your energy, now you understand what you're capable of more. Because we know we want to do certain things, but then we don't do it because we don't feel validated. But when you know your chart, when you know your energy, now you're validated from within. That's the whole point of learning your chart. Studying yourself. So Capricorn, that's what you should be doing while you rest. That's what you should be doing with your business, these upcoming changes, these shifts. It's been a huge energetic shift in terms of information for you, Capricorn. So take time to just like rest and reset. Allow yourself to fall into your next business pursuit, your next relationship pursuit, family expansion. There's a lot of planets going on right now in Capricorn. So if you have Capricorn placements, you're really feeling that in this area. For me, it's with my career, it's with my public life, all this shit, but I keep grinding, so it's fine, whatever. But just a reminder to really focus on studying yourself, studying what it is that you say that you do, so you can understand yourself better. Aquarius placements, Aquarius people, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, Midhaven. This is the last one, by the way. For you, this is very critical for separating yourself and allowing yourself to express your differences from the rest of humanity. You're already different from the rest of the world. So now you need to sit in that energy. Now you need to own that energy because it's so important. I do chart readings, Hennessy. It's all on my website. You can just go click in the link in my bio. Everything's there for you. For those of you who are just getting in or just seeing this, I did update my website for you. It's sunthepisces.com/readings. I do have more affordable readings. I also updated all of the group packages. If you want to learn how to read your chart, I do have a package now that I will do 5 one-hour sessions with you so you can learn how to read your own chart step by step. And then also I can just read your chart for you, which is cool. If you want to pay for a chart reading for someone, that's cool. I do send them out through video typed. Sometimes we can just do a video call, depending on what it is that you're seeking. So yeah, Aquarius, communicating that you need to be separated or different from everyone else is so important right now, because it's going to allow you to be different, act different, and make a difference. That's what Aquarius wants to do, is make a difference. A lot of people think Aquariuses are like weird, quirky, like kind of just like obsessive, da 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 da. Like they are, yeah, but it comes from a deep amount of love that they don't know how to always communicate, so they have to create ways to communicate. And this is new energy that allows them to prosper intellectually so that they can help more people. So if you have Aquarius placements, communicate the differences between you and the rest of the people, so you can start to find your tribe, so you can start to find your people. That's how you get into alignment. Don't seek enlightenment. You're already here. Seek alignment so you can keep going. That's all I got for you, beautiful people. If you're interested in donating, go ahead and donate to the Venmo, donate to the Cash App or PayPal. You can find me more over on TikTok. I'm definitely over there building that platform. I wanted to see what I can do with it and what people want over there too. So thank you for rocking with me. New music. I will be dropping some stuff very soon. So go ahead and run that up when I do. And yeah, a few things coming in. I'll talk to you all soon. Bye.